me cacher quelque chose.
Jamais! Je veux seulement...
Taisez-vous. Laissez-moi écouter.
It turns out that Tomoe Tsurugi also wants to obtain the miraculous of Ladybug and Catnore, but what does she need them for? What wish does she want to fulfill with these magical trinkets? And why has this only come to light now? Today, I'll tell you all about it in my video, but before we start, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell.
Je veux les miraculous autant que vous. Et moi aussi, je veux un monde nouveau.
In the recently released 15th episode of Miraculous Ladybug, Intuition, Monarch rewound time countless times using the snake Miraculous to persuade Tomoe Tsurugi to give him access codes to her brand new spaceship, all in an attempt to outsmart the teenage superheroes for the 1300th time and take their miraculous stones. We'll discuss how this took him half a lifetime later, but today, most of us are interested in a particular intriguing moment from the dialogue between Monarch and Kagami's mother. Tomoe Tsurugi stated that she desperately needs the miraculous of Ladybug and Catnore just as much. While it's clear why Gabriel Agreste wants to obtain them, it's not quite clear why Tsurugi needs them as desperately. Many would say that the woman wants to regain her sight since we know she has been blind for many years. But if her blindness wasn't congenital and was the result of using a broken peacock miraculous, you heard right. Although this hasn't been proven in the show yet, I'm 100% sure that Tomoe Tsurugi, alongside Emily Agreste, used the broken miraculous to create the Sentimonster daughter, Kagami. I hope you believe this now because it has already been confirmed in the series. Recall the 18th episode of Season 5 titled, Emotion. Felix, being the owner of the Peacock Miraculous, sensed Kagami's energy and that she was created using this magical object. The family ring is none other than the Amuk, which until recently belonged to Kagami herself, and she personally managed it in her life. But after the plans of her mother and Gabriel Agreste went awry, Tomoe decided to take the ring from her daughter to better control her. But then, Argos appeared, Felix, who called her his sister because they are very similar since they are both senti monsters. So, one of my theories is that Tomoe wants to obtain the miraculous stones of Catnore and Ladybug in order to correct past mistakes and make her daughter a real, biological daughter. Although senti monsters physically don't differ from ordinary people, I still wouldn't consider them human. Why, you might ask? Because their entire life and decision-making depends on the small Amuk object. This strongly contradicts the concept of an independent and real person, even though, as I mentioned earlier, they don't differ in any other way. So, I assume that Tsurugi, in collaboration with Gabriel Agreste, wants to change history just as much, where her daughter will gain a real mother, and the woman herself won't lose her sight. And she got off lightly compared to Emily Agreste. While Monarch futilely chases his elaborate dreams, Tomoe has dedicated the last 15 years of her life to researching advanced technologies in order to understand the magical world of the Kwamis. And as we can see from her corporation, it's working, because she has managed to create incredible inventions that can successfully integrate with the magical stones. The most striking example is the Alliance Ring. So, the blind woman has been helping Agreste all these years because they share a common goal. I'm sure my theory is correct, and just like Emily Agreste, Tomoe couldn't have children in the past. It's unknown whether she was a participant in the same expedition during which his wife, Natalie, and friends Audrey and Andre Bourgeois went in search of mythical magical trinkets. Most likely, the young fashion designer learned about them from a previously found book of miracles. That's why it has been in his safe all this time. And what's most interesting is that nobody ever seriously suspected a connection between the bracelet and Gabriel Agreste. Also, from this theory, it becomes clear that Tomoe and Gabriel were very good friends and partners in the past. Write in the comments under the video what you think about this idea. Does Tomoe Tsurugi really want to create a new reality alongside Gabriel Agreste, or does she have other plans for this? And of course, subscribe to my Patreon and to this channel Black Cat. Don't forget to like the video and turn on the bell.